Hello, welcome back to my channel and to today's video, which is a Power Hour Clean With Me video. It's actually been a while since I've picked up the camera. I had pre-recorded a number of videos, and so I'm excited to take you guys along with me today. For most of my videos, I will sit down and actually plan out what I'm going to do for that video. This one is gonna be a little bit more laid back because I'm just gonna focus on cleaning motivation. And I'm gonna take you along with me. I hope that you are motivated through this video. I have not pre-tidied at all. Our home is messy, it's dirty, it's cluttered, and I'm gonna spend an hour because that's the time that I have during nap time to just focus on cleaning. So if you have some laundry to do, some cleaning, some decluttering, organizing, I hope that you will join me and that we can work together. If you do enjoy this video, I would appreciate it if you would give it a like and also subscribe to my channel for more content like this. All right, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. I always like to start in the kitchen, but I think first I'm gonna go put a load of laundry in so that that is going while I'm tidying, and then we'll focus on this living room area and kitchen tidying. I'm not doing like a deep clean. I don't even really have a plan. I'm just gonna set a timer and just power clean, but I'm really focusing on like clutter, tidying, surfaces, wiping. I'm not necessarily gonna be like mopping and going crazy. I'm just feeling like there's lots of messes around and we're gonna take care of them. All right, let's go ahead and get started. These areas here on our main level are probably the most used in our home. We spend a lot of our time here, so there are constantly little messes to tackle. Especially with a baby around, toys are usually scattered on the floor along with bits of food. So a quick tidy and wipe here is a great way to kick off a cleaning session. And if you're new around here, welcome. My name is Laura, and I share encouragement and inspiration about joyful homemaking and motherhood here on my channel. I love sharing the real moments, the challenges, and the triumphs, while also celebrating the beautiful and creative aspects of daily life. My goal is to create a community where we can support and uplift each other. So if that sounds good to you, I'd love if you would subscribe and join us on this journey. I do not follow a strict cleaning schedule or routine. I have tried different ones in the past, but I just don't think my brain is wired that way. What I have found more helpful is to simply clean as messes arise. And yes, that sometimes means that some areas get neglected longer than they should. This is why I love to set a timer, like I'm doing today, and just focus on cleaning. One thing I have found really beneficial, especially since becoming a mom, is taking a minute here and there to clean and tidy a room while I am in that room. For example, while I'm giving my baby a bath in the evening, I will take just 5 minutes to wipe down the counters, clean the toilet, clean the mirror, or when we're playing in his room, I will put away his laundry, maybe clean the changing table, even organize a little bit. And these quick pickups allow him to be with me because he's still little. He needs to follow me around. He's my little shadow, while also getting things done. Quite gets me in the mood for cleaning more than music does. Go ahead and comment down below what song always gets you in the mood for cleaning, puts a pep in your step. I would love to hear. Another hack that I've started doing is putting Danny in his high chair with a snack or even his dinner while I am prepping dinner. That way he is with me in the kitchen while I'm cooking. And I've also been trying to do a better job of cleaning up as I go. This was something that my mom always did, and I can still hear her voice saying, reminding me, clean as you go. And it really does help to stay on top of the mess. So while I'm cooking dinner, he's eating his dinner. While I'm cooking, I'm really trying to clean up the dishes as I'm using them. That way, after dinner, it's just much easier to clean up, put our dinner dishes in the dishwasher, and move on and enjoy our evening. Now, a confession. It's very common for me to make a mess in the kitchen, whether I'm baking something or working on a craft, and then I will often get distracted. I'll move on to something else and leave the mess. So some days I find there's just a trail of little messes that I have left, and this is definitely something I know that I need to work on and be more mindful of. But as I continue to grow in this area, having these little tidy sessions, these little, setting a timer to clean is so helpful so that things don't get out of control. We are moving on downstairs. This room is not too bad, could just use some tidying. But I realized that I also never really shared the final reveal of our basement after we painted and did the flooring. So you can see all the walls are done, the flooring is down, all of our furniture is back in. We still have a few little odds and ends to do, but we're so happy with how it looks. It just looks so bright and cozy. We did put our gallery wall back up, so it makes it just feel a little bit more homey and lived in. And then there's just a few areas that just need some help. This is like all of my art stuff. We need to find sort of a system for that. I'm looking for a desk to put down here on Marketplace, but I haven't found anything as of yet. And then over here is just kind of a hodgepodge of random stuff as well. And then over in this corner, still a work in progress, but I want this to be a little toy area. So if you watched my thrift haul video, you would have seen this shelf that I thrifted, and I painted it green, obviously, and hung it up, and I think it looks so sweet. I love styling shelves. It's just so fun and makes it cozy in this corner. And then I want to get a longer shelf for toy storage down here. And then this is just like a cheap Walmart bookcase, but my plan is I'm looking for an armoire. How do you say that word? I think it's pronounced armoire. So I would love to find one to put here to store books and toys, something with doors so that it's all closed, because something I'm really trying to get rid of is eye clutter. And this for me is just like clutter, because even though it's like organized, it's still just a lot of stuff that you're visually taking in. So trying to just simplify everything, but we're doing pretty well on time. So we're gonna tidy this. The dishes are still in the dishwasher, and then there's a couple things I want to do outside as well. As I continue cleaning here, I want to share a little encouragement with you about something I have been reflecting on recently, and it has to do with perfectionism. If you have a home, if you have children, a husband, a roommate, whatever your situation is, you have responsibilities and you have a space to take care of. And for me, I know I'm not the only one. I can often place so much value on my to-do list. If a few things are not checked off at the end of the day, I can feel guilty and disappointed in myself, even when the day has been overall a success. I might have made dinner, spent time with my family, done the laundry, but if I didn't also clean the bathroom, complete that one task, or clean out the fridge, it can really mess with me. And this comes from, I know it comes from a place of perfectionism, wanting to do everything perfectly, which is, of course, not possible. And right now I'm reading a wonderful book that touches on this topic, and the author says that first, we need to commit each day to the Lord. And this is something that I know, but just reading that was so helpful for me. Just thinking on this thought that we need to pray that we would trust the Lord with our day-to-day tasks so that we are no longer defining our values by how many things we check off on our list. There are so many opportunities in our days to focus on eternal matters like growing in patience, growing in compassion, in humility, in discipline, the fruits of the Spirit. Our Heavenly Father is much more concerned with our heart posture than our to-do lists. And this is something that I need to remind myself of so often. And the truth is that God does care about our mundane moments. He cares about every aspect of our lives, which means we don't need to face them on our own. We can invite the Lord into every aspect of our lives, and being grounded in His Word is key. And yes, it is good to notice the areas we can improve. I know I can do a better job at cleaning up as I go, as I make messes, but we don't need to turn those realizations into times of despair. We don't need to just wallow in this guilt, in this disappointment. We simply need to bring them to our Heavenly Father, and we need His help each day to grow, to have patience with our families, to be diligent in the tasks that we have before us, to be loving to our friends and our families, and all we need to do is ask for His help. Well, that is our time. I am sweating. That was intense, but I'm so glad with what we accomplished. I know I still have dirty dishes in the kitchen because the dishwasher is still doing its cycle, so I will tackle that later on today. I'll also fold the towels later, and there might have been a few other things like the nursery I didn't touch, but it's pretty tidy. But all in all, the surfaces are so much cleaner, all the clutter is gone, and it feels so much better in here. And thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was motivating for you. Don't forget to like it. That really helps out my channel. And also leave a comment. Let me know how you enjoyed this video. I always love hearing from you. And that really helps me when I'm planning future videos for you as well. Danny is still napping, so I have a little bit of extra time. So I think I'm going to gather some things up, get ready, because we're actually heading out soon to go to the park with some friends. It's a gorgeous day out, and so I'm going to get those things ready. Just take a little bit of a breather. Thank you for spending some time with me here on my channel today, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.